Hey guys, welcome to episode 1 of season 3. GoldenEye with Bubba has finally returned, baby. I am so freaking excited, and I hope you are all excited too because this is the very first episode. It is. So, yeah, we are definitely rolling on docks. Not one of my favorite maps still. I still prefer the reloaded version of docks. This map is just not like the greatest in any aspects, really. So I'm rocking once more with the Innova DP3 silencer attachment, and I have the multitask gadget on once more, and I have my Toro sniper ready to kick some butt, and dropping some proxies, or not proxies, dropping some time mines on that dude's face. So I'm actually, for this video, I am probably going to explain one of my personal pet peeves of this game, and that's the settings of the game. And I'm going to briefly explain my settings and why I prefer those settings, and definitely want to like compare and contrast like the Wii Nunchuck settings versus the classic controller settings, and you know, just to get a little bit of audience feedback of what personal settings you like. So let's begin, shall we? Normally when I play this game, as you can tell, I'm playing with the Classic Controller Pro that came with this game. I have done a little bit of messing around of the Wii, the Wii Nunchuck right there. That guy just stood there for no reason. So yeah, I did a little test of the Wii Nunchuck, and end results is that I sucked at it. It goes to show you that for some multiplayer shooter games on the Wii, like some of the motion sensing thing is just not my thing. And coming back to it, like one of the games that I had so much trouble with as well was Conduit. Conduit was another game that was motion censored, I think, motion controls and everything like that. And I would just like not even do like super good. I don't know why. Like for most shooting games, I have fun with just like regular controllers, nothing else more said than done. But Classic Controller Pro is one of my favorite setups, and I have it on intermediate. I don't really have that much skills of this game quite yet. I did a little bit of experiments on the expert levels, and it was just a little bit too much for me. So intermediate's kind of like my favorite setups as well. ADS snap-on, I do have it on sometimes, even though ADS is a little bit hard with it's actually hard without ADS on, I must say. I do prefer ADS snap-on to be turned on at this point, because it enables you to lock onto the enemies that way, just so you can get a perfect accuracy shot. And sometimes it may not work, so be it. So a little bit of negative stuff from what I've learned and experienced was like whenever time I play it on the classic controller, it sort of lags a bit, and wow, I cannot believe I got 2 guys with just 1 bullet. Amazing stuff. Classic Controller Pro sometimes kind of glitches up. I don't know if it's my connection. It might be just my connection. Like sometimes I have a bit of good connection, and sometimes like it just lags when I like zoom in. It just like doesn't get a nice accuracy shot. However, for like if you're playing on the Wii mode in or Nunchuck, I should say, then it's a little bit easier to like aim, and probably feels a lot smoother, I would say. So in all aspects, like as much as I can say about the Wii Mote and Nunchuck settings, like it may get some used to. And obviously if this game's been out for a while, and I must say, like, I see a bunch of good people playing with the Wii Mote Nunchuck settings. There's this guy I would like to just briefly give a shout out. His name is Wolfen101. I think I said that name correctly. He's also a fellow YouTube player. Makes GoldenEye videos, does both Wii and the reloaded version as well. I played him a few times beforehand. He's a really good player. He's from, I think he's from Britain, so he's a British player. But shout outs to this guy. He is possibly the most sickest GoldenEye player of this version, and he's just rocking with the Wii Mote Nunchuck settings, and I just would like to give a nice shout out to that person. And he's also like really high leveled, so yeah. Well, no, but if I were to say like my favorite setups, I would definitely pick the Classic Controller Pro, just because I like the fact that, you know, I can just do whatever I normally can do in a video game of a shooter game. You know, because basically, as you know from my history, I always loved like shooter games with the controllers, such as Halo. Not so much of Call of Duty. I'm sorry to say it, but Call of Duty is just not my thing. There was also a couple of other shooting games that I can probably say right off the top of my head. Maybe even the old school GoldenEye and 64 classic or the classic game was just pretty fun, even though the controls were a little bit iffy here and there. I still prefer the newer versions of like video game consoles, Xbox, PlayStation, all that type of stuff. But it's nice to see how like in this version they gave you a Classic Controller Pro if you like pre-ordered the game. So that's pretty fantastic, I must say. Nothing too much. Like I have my sensitive like pretty low, as you can probably see. It's kind of more like slow and steady for me. Like I always love low sensitivity, high. I don't really like high sensitivity that much because I'm not like perfect. I'm not like super accurate, obviously. Sometimes I'm just like wavy at some moments of sniping, some moments of like other things. But it gets used to. It all pretty much depends on like practice, messing around with the controls, just all that type of stuff. It will get you better, definitely, I must say. But that's pretty much all I could really say much about my favorite settings, as much as what else I would like to talk about in terms of like things for this season that I may switch it up to. I may switch up to live commentary, definitely. You might even expect that to be like a next episode or so, where I'll play a couple of games here and there. I will definitely be talking about some of the things alongside, maybe do some improv commentary. I don't know idea. If you guys really if you guys really want me to do something like stuff like that, definitely leave some suggestions down below and I will get back into it. But definitely thinking about doing some live commentary here and there. And we'll see what happens. I might switch it to post. I might switch it to live between episodes. Who knows? So really, it all depends on like what you guys prefer, and I will definitely be doing some of that stuff in the future. Who knows? Maybe you like failures. Maybe you like some other things. I most certainly will definitely enjoy like just the connections of my internet. Definitely. So yes, enough about that. Let's get back into the gameplay. So I think I am playing a conflict game. Definitely, I forgot to mention that. I am pretty much owning these guys. Nova DP3 is pretty much my favorite assault rifle class, and Tauros is pretty much going to be my main sniper for now on. I really don't like the Talon sniper rifle that much, and what sucks because I don't have the thermal scope attachment. I can't do that because I have the multitask gadget on, which doesn't really allow me to like customize my secondary weapon if I wanted to. Unlike in Reloaded, when you can do that, but it's just the fact that you can't really do it in this game, which kind of sucks, I must say. So I think in the last few minutes, I pretty much just go on a rampage and just like completely like scope out this whole area. This is like my favorite spot to like scope out people, and I'm just like owning these guys with melees. I just realized that. Like I probably had like the most melee hits in this game during recording time. There was a couple other games that I had, and it was just like, nah, didn't really suit for me. But overall, Docks is just like not my favorite map. Nightclub is still my favorite, I must say. Outpost is like probably the most overplayed map in this game, and I still prefer the Outpost map definitely from this version rather than Reloaded. It just looks so much better. I really don't like how they opened up Outpost. It just looks too much of a sniping map, to be honest, even though Outpost is generally a sniping spree type of map. It's just kind of tedious, I must say. I think we have about one more kill for me. So let's go ahead and find this last victim, shall we? I think I kill him with a sniper. I don't think so. Nope, I don't. I kind of just like move over to him closely. I think he just stands there. Oh, I don't have one more. Well, I think I have like a few more, then I'm definitely going to win this. Oh, I got one more kill right there. Perfect. So let's see if I can find him. Obviously, this is not the greatest spot to like spawn. If this was Team Conflict, this is like the most stupidest map ever for Team Conflicts. I really just don't like this map at all for teams, and it's just it always pisses me off every time they use sniper, smokes, and all that stuff. But I killed him with a time mine, and it's just great that I did. So yeah, like I said, leave me some suggestions on what you like to expect from this season, and I will get back to it sooner or later. Until then, see you guys later. Peace.